Welcome everybody to the live stream for tonight's showing of the 4-inch super late model race here at Lanes Raceway. As you can see, our racers are sitting in the oval right now, biding their time as they are excited to go live racing. We got the strike system yet again going on here, and you can see that it's 2 communities, 3 strikes per lane: red, white, green, orange, blue, yellow, purple, and black. Nathaniel Burden's starting on red, Bruce Bullington on white, Carson Ross on green, Randy Kirtley on orange, Glenn B on blue, Gold Dust on yellow, Scotty D on purple, and Guillermo S on black. Looks like we have 8 racers. Racers, are y'all ready? All right. Watch your lights. Here we go, folks. Same as before. 4 red lights drop out to a green. We're going racing. 2 communities. Guillermo Sire out in the lead right now on black lane. As we get 3, 4, 5 cars hard hit for the first strike of the day. 45 seconds into it, it's bound to be a debacle of a race tonight. All right, 5 total cars involved in the incident. 15 seconds into the heat so far. Get a hard hit. Randy Kirtley's car coming off as he takes out what seems to be Nathaniel Burden there on red. So red and orange going to take a strike here community-wise. We are now in 3-strike territory. Several cars involved in an incident there on Dead Man's Corner. Looks like 3 cars going to get a strike here. Carson on white, red, and purple.
Where is track marshal at? Take that one off white.
Oh, what just happened there?
Take that white stripe.
Carson didn't come off?
He was not, he was playing, he's supposed to be on green. He's
Oh.
supposed to be on Bruce's line.
Okay. So the white stripe is not yet a white stripe, as that was Bruce Bullington. Randy Kirtley coming off again. They're on orange. To be first strike, though. Randy Kirtley's going to maybe have that name passed on to him, Senior 5 strikes. Four red lights drop out to green. Here we go. Ooh, so we get a stalled car up there on white lane. It looks like this might actually be the first strike for white. And it is. So we'll go over here and finish the white strike here. It's the first one for Bruce. Guillermo sending Carson Ross to the outside wall. Or actually sending Glenn Burden. Carson get a strike?
Yeah.
Let's get another yellow flag here. It's going to be a strike on Scott. 2 for him. Several of them all didn't yet again here. Jay Latham collecting cars here.
Yeah, you got it. You'll be all right. As soon as I saw you come out, I kind of hit the brake a little bit. It was too late.
This will be 1 for yellow. 1 for blue. So white, blue, yellow, and black. That was a big one there. That's going to be 2 for yellow. So right now, white, green, blue, yellow, and purple all have 2 strikes. Everybody else has 1. 46 seconds left to go in the first round robin of 9 heats. Guillermo Sire out in the lead with 38 laps, a median of 1.83, and a best lap of 1.689. a couple of them flying over top of the scales there. One of them, Nathaniel Burden, going to get his second strike. You said that was White?
Yeah.
That's the third one for White. Bruce, the first one to get 3 strikes this evening. He's going to help track that. So we had 2 involved in an incident down low. Well, 1 involved, it looks like. It's going to be on black. It's going to be 2. Guillermo. Dive bomber down there low. Some good passes. We get several involved in the incident here with 6 seconds left to go.
How my third one?
Gold Dust, yellow. That is your third. Who else was involved?
Orange.
Orange. That's Orange's second.
Ready.
Whoever comes off from here on out is out.
Red flag.
And that's a red flag rotation and a rough start to the race. We'll take a look here at the strike menu. 2 of them went out, Gold Dust and Bruce Bullington. Everybody else is literally 1 away from that taking place. We'll go ahead and clear that now and head over to trackmate. Guillermo Sire, currently your leader with 63 total laps. Randy Kirtley in second with 58. 57, Glenn Burden in third place. And Gold Dust, 55, round up top 4. Heading over to cam 1 and 2. Gonna take a small break and be right back with you.
The race starts in 1 minute.
Hey, I can do that.
Race starts in 40 seconds. Race starts in 20 seconds.
All right, here in about 10 seconds, we'll be going green racing.
Race starts in 5 seconds. Get ready.
4 red lights dropping out to green. Here we go, folks. And the first community gone with Carson Ross. Blue lane.
Get ready.
Nice pass by Guillermo down low on yellow. Randy Kirtley up high on white, going for a pass that I think he might have kept her in. And he did. This will be the second community gone here. It looks like 2 people involved in it. Glenn Burden and Jay Latham. And we are now in strikes. What looks to be a rider possibly here. It'll be Black Lane taking a strike.
Get ready.
Another yellow flag here. A couple people involved yet again as we see Bruce taking a look at the cars here. Gold Dust and Jay Latham. Red and orange. So we see Glenn Burton risking it there on purple to shove the guy to the side. Down low on black, that's going to be Scott taking another strike here. Halfway through the heat now, guys are running right next to each other, neck and neck, very close, especially down low, these guys. Oh, as we see Glenn Burton come off on the backstretch and send her right through the straight side of the dead man's corner. So Randy, Glenn, and Guillermo. We see Gold Dust come to the high side there, trying to get his car back on. Not enough time there as we see a red car, whether that is Scott's or Nathaniel's is unknown just right now. Head over to Cam 2, get a little bit closer view at the start-finish line. So it's going to be one for green. That's going to be Nathaniel Burden. And red for Jay.
Ready. Yellow flag.
So we've got another yellow flag here. Bruce has got the car. And that's going to be one for Glenn Burton down on purple, his second.
Get ready.
So now, right now, Scotty D and Glenn Burden both have 2 strikes, along with Jay Latham. As we get a yellow flag and a car up on its lid. And that's going to be Guillermo Sire getting a strike on yellow.
Get ready.
That's his second. Nice cluster as we go down low and Dead Man's Corner coming out. Everybody's just clustering up. How many laps can they make before this ends up becoming an issue? Seems like they're all kind of spreading out just a little bit now, giving each other room. This is what's needed if they want to make some pretty consecutive laps here without wrecks. As we get one come to the high side there, Bruce quickly snatching it up. Was that Jay?
Red.
Yep.
1 second.
That's 3 strikes for Jay Latham.
Ready to go out.
Get ready.
As he comes out, a few seconds left on the clock here.
Red flag.
And that's a red flag rotation. So head over to the strike. Only Jay ended up coming off. He come off with 2 seconds left to go on the clock. So not too bad. A pretty good run there. Pretty good consistency, especially in clusters. They all did very well. Guillermo Sire right now in the lead, 127 total laps. In second place, Randy Kirtley with 118, 116 Glenn Burden to round up your top 3. Take you over to cam 1 and 2 and be right back with you.
The race starts in 1 minute.
Wow.
Race starts in 40 seconds. Race starts in 20 seconds.
All right, 10 seconds before we go back green racing.
5 seconds.
Nobody in chat land, so I'm not even going over there. We're going to go into the big oval as we start this. Remember, all communities have been reset for this round, and then 3 strikes after that for each individual. So we go back in, and a nice dive bomb down by Carson Ross, but he ends up getting sent as Scotty checks him up and sends him to the wall. Carson Ross going to take the first community.
Get ready.
Before red lights drop out to green, here we go. Let's see if we can get a good cluster run like we did before. Guillermo Sire there on orange lane as he dive bombs down low to make a pass on the outside. Can he do it? He does so, and he comes out nice, clean, and unscathed. His Gold Dust car comes out and gets collected up by what looks to be Bruce Bullington's car for the second commutative. But it might not be Bruce's. It might be Jay Latham's. I know both of them have orange cars. Let's go to cam 2 for a little bit better view here on the start-finish line here. So we can see red is one of them. And white. So it's going to be Go Dustin Bruce. And the second community down, we are now into the strike system. Minute and 42 seconds left to go on the clock. Let's see a good run yet again like we did previously. Each person giving each other just a little bit of room makes for some pretty good racing here as we focus in on our leader, Guillermo Cyrus. He got the guy on the inside, dive bombing down low. Nathaniel Burden sends it, and he's able to make the pass. Guillermo Cyrus currently in the lead right now as we get a wreck, and that's going to be on red lane for Bruce Bullington. So his first strike.
Get ready.
I got a pep talk first.
Guillermo Cyrus in the crook of the track coming into the high banks now, as he's trying his best to reel in Nathaniel Burden. Nathaniel Burden's car pretty quick down low, though, as he makes a pass on the inside underneath green to Jay Latham. Going into Dead Man's Corner, narrowly missing a wreck involving 2 red cars right now. Well, maybe 3. Looks like we had a rider there on orange. And that looks to be Carson Ross on a ride. So we're going to see purple, blue, and yellow with a strike.
Ready.
We're back in the mix here. A little bit of a cluster down low, and we get a checkup by Scott. A good move on his part to keep from getting sent, as he takes it on the outside, trying to make a pass on Carson. Carson letting up in a decent spot on the backstretch. As we see on the inside, dive bombing down low, Glenn Burden making the pass on Carson. Carson in there staying alive, keeping his car intact. As we see a hard hit right there on round robin 3. A hard hit in the high banks. It's a red car, so it's got to be either Nathaniel Burden or Scott.
You put it on the blocks? Right there. There's that one.
Looks like they went straight to the pits for their 30 seconds. And it looks to be Nathaniel Burden going to receive a strike here on blue lane, his second. What a gnarly hit there in round robin 3.
Ready.
With a nice move down low on blue lane from Nathaniel Burden. He's back in the mix, and his car is screaming. A little swap side to side coming through the crook of the track, but right now it seems to be the fastest car out there. 1.803 is the fastest lap, and that is turned by Nathaniel Burden on blue. As he goes to reel in the down low of Scotty. He's kind of checking up, just riding, biding his time. Jay Latham hitting the track call button there. As Jay Latham's going to take a strike there, his first on green. Good racing so far we're seeing here. A little bit of a stutter there by Scott Daniels on yellow, as we see Bruce Bullington and Glenn Burden, or it might be Jay Latham down low and Glenn Burden both getting involved in the high banks come apart there. So I think that's Jay Latham and Glenn Birding going to receive a strike there. So that's green and black. Glenn receiving his first, Jay his second. Jay Latham going to take 30 seconds and work out the issues he's having with his car. He's only got one strike left to go, 14 seconds left to go in the heat. So he definitely wants to make sure his car is in good working order before he gets it back out there, because he could lose a little bit of time here, costing quite a few laps. Excuse me. Excuse me. Four red lights drop out to a green. We're going back racing. 12 seconds left to go in the heat. Let's see if these guys give each other rooms. We see a dive bomb from Glenn Burton down low, narrowly missing Carson Ross, and he does so and comes out successful as he's right behind his son, Nathaniel Burton, there in Dead Man's Corner. Nathaniel with a beautiful coast end up in the high banks portion of the track. So we check over here on the strike system. Nobody went out on that heat, so we're going to go ahead and clear that off for the next heat. We'll take a look here at the track mate. Right now, Guillermo Sire in the lead with 191 laps to 179 to Glenn Burton in second place, and 169 for Carson Ross in third, tied with Nathaniel Burton. Take you back over to cam 1 and 2 and let you watch these guys work. We'll be right back with you.
Race starts in 40 seconds. Race starts in 20 seconds. Get ready.
All right, here we go. 4 red lights drop out to a green, and we're going racing. We're a little over halfway now. Well, a little under halfway. Sorry about that. Oh, as we get a car come off at the high side there. Looks like Randy Curley might actually still be in there. So he got a little bit of a love tap there to Guillermo Sire. Guillermo Sire going to take the first community on white.
Hey, Jay, are you broke? Okay, I pulled your sticker on the track. Start. Go ahead, Gary.
Jay Latham right now working on his car as he's trying to get it back in there. He's currently out right now. Down low, a little side-by-side with Carson Ross and Nathaniel Burden. Nathaniel Burden really wanting to make the pass, but Carson keeping a pretty good defense up. Nathaniel making a wise decision backing out of that heat as we see Carson end up kicking it out just a little too much and involving him and Nathaniel both in an incident. So there's going to be 2 communities gone, and we are now in the strikes with 1 minute 15 seconds left to go. Jay Latham now back in the mix with the guys as he's got his car out there. And a hard hit. I didn't even see that one take place, but I heard it. And that's going to be Guillermo Sire taking his first strike. And it looks like Scott also going to take a strike here on orange. We had a car stalled to the outside, but it looks like the top 2 guys are possibly still in down on Dead Man's Corner. So we see Carson coming around and grabbing the car, and I believe that might be Jay Latham that came out. I think both those cars are in there. And that's going to be a strike for blue. Four-round lights dropping out to green. Here we go. Oh, and Randy Kirtley in another car involved in it. So I don't know if that was Randy Kirtley that got de-skinned there as he falls to the high side of the track, but it's either him or Guillermo Sire possibly. No, Guillermo Sire's down in Dead Man's Corner. Nope, it looks like Scott. Scott's going to take a de-skin in there because he's going to get his body put back on. Randy Kirtley there in the pits as he goes to work on his car. It's going to be a strike for Randy for sure. And that's going to be 1 on red. And 1 on orange for Scott. So that's 2 for Scott currently in this heat with 56 seconds left to go. Jackson currently setting out track marshaling. We get a hard hit. Oh, and it gets sent all the way to the center of the track there.
Better off leaving.
Off its lid there. Jackson, you need to be track marshaling. Jackson, you need to be track marshaling. And that might have been Scott's car there. I'm not for sure if it was. That's his third one. I believe it was. What a gnarly wreck for sure. We get a wreck to the outside, another red car here. Now this is either Guillermo or Nathaniel, and it looks to be Guillermo. As Guillermo's going to take another strike on white, his second. 35 seconds left to go in the heat. Seconds left to go, and we got some good spread out racing here. Everybody holding their own line. So we get two cars to come out towards the high banks there. It looks to be Jay Latham's car, and that gets a strike on blue. And another car I seen come off, but I didn't get a good look at it. And that is going to be Jay's second strike there. I think the other one might have been Randy Kirtley for his second strike, as he's got his car in the pits right now. What? Yellow? Yellow ain't got no strikes.
Better now that they're over it. Yeah. If I have talked to you, I think it's up. You're trying to get in there. Oh, yeah.
Seconds left to go in the heat here. As we get a red flag rotation. We'll go over here to the strikes and reset those. Head over to the track mate here. Guillermo Sire out in the lead right now by 5 laps, 245 total. Second, Glenn Burden with 240. In third place, Nathaniel Burden with 232. Take you over here to cam 1 and 2, take a small break, and be right back with you.
I think so. Who knows? It all changed real quick.
Well, let me go ahead and get you in here on this so you can start the car.
All right, go ahead, bring it up.
What do you want?
Right, Bob? No, I'm joking. No, bring me up. Don't you dare bring me up.
Don't mess with me, Bo.
Hey, man.
You're in here too. You're going way faster than fast.
How about this? Maybe you may have to be all these comments.
Oh,
The race starts in 1 minute. Race starts in 40 seconds. Race starts in 20 seconds. Race starts in 5 seconds. Get ready.
All right, here we go. 4 red lights dropping out to green. The strikes have been reset. 2 communities are live. Here we go. A little bit of a cluster down low. Glenn Burden now on orange in the lead as we see Guillermo Sire here track marshaling. Glenn Burden in the monster car body painted here at Lanes Raceway, keeping Randy at bay as Randy backs out of it just a little bit. We see a red car go to the inside for the first community. Guillermo coming around here. That's going to be 1 on Gold Dust and 1 on Scott. Four red lights drop out to green. Here we go. As we get the second of our communities done, and 2 guys are going to finish that up. And we got 1 on Randy and 1 on Gold Dust. We are now in strike territory.
Get ready.
Oh, we get Glenn Burden and what looks to be Nathaniel, if I'm not mistaken. No, Nathaniel's good. So that is Scott and Glenn. For their first strike. Get a couple cars involved in the incident up high. Looks to be Randy going to get a strike and Glenn. Randy's first, Glenn second. Gold Dust there coming out of his lane, coming back in, and we got one on its lid here. Can't see who it is, but it's spun all the way around the high banks portion of the track, all the way to the back stretch. Might be Jay Latham's here.
Hang on. Do I have any strikes on the board? Red lane.
Yeah, it looks like Jay Latham's first one here on purple. Get a hard hit in the center there. It's like two orange cars down. Glenn and Nathaniel Burden both tied for first place here. But it looks like we might have Jay Latham and Bruce Bullington getting a strike here. Or Carson Ross maybe, because he's also got an orange body. So it looks like Bruce and Carson going to get a strike. Bruce is first. Carson's first. 33 seconds left to go in the heat. Oh, what a cluster. As we get, I seen that take place coming out of Dead Man's Corner. That's when all that started. So we got several people coming out here. So Carson is getting a strike on yellow. So that's purple, yellow, blue. Okay. Purple, yellow, blue, and black. Wow, that was a big one. And it must have been Glenn Burden wrecking out on that one too, as he's no longer on there. We got a red flag rotation. Gonna head over to the strike. Reset this. And head to track mate. Right now, Nathaniel Burden in the lead with 295 total laps. Glenn Burden in second, 287. Carson Ross, 286. Guillermo Sire with 245. Scott Daniel with 244. Randy Kirtley, 239. Bruce Bullington, 222. 217. Gold Dust. And 201. Jay Latham. Take over to Cam in 1 and 2 and let you watch these guys work and be right back with you.
Race starts in 40 seconds. Race starts in 20 seconds.
Hey, Dad, I don't know
Race
why I'm
starts
looking
in
for a
5
rag. I
seconds.
have one in my back.
Here we go, folks. 4 red lights dropping out to green. The strikes have been reset, and we're in for another heat. Another good heat like before. I think everybody's running pretty close with each other and giving each other room now. We're starting to see some pretty good racing out of these. As we see Carson Ross take the first community.
Get ready.
Looks like we had a rider there on green as Gold Dust got sent. So Gold Dust and Nathaniel for the second. We are now in strikes.
Ready.
Oh, and a hard hit by Gold Dust here in round robin 6 of 9, collecting about half the field here. More than half of the field, only 2 surviving. So only white and red made it out alive. Everybody else is taking a strike.
I made it. Jay made it.
Oh, black's on too. There we go.
We're ready.
What a hit. Let's get another hard hit here. Gold Dust and Nathaniel Burden.
A little bit, not as much. Yeah.
Both on their seconds.
Are you out? Are you done?
Ready.
Wait, have one more.
Oh. Yeah.
stalled car there on black, Jay Latham. We got Carson Ross involved in the incident up high. It's going to be his second.
I'm just trying to keep those roads down here.
I'm just trying to stay on.
It's a good little string of laps made there by the guys. Jay Latham, of course, pulling his car off as it stalled out.
I thought I was going to catch you, but.
And we're green. 7 seconds left to go. And we got a red flag rotation. So we go over to the strike board. The cleanest I've probably seen all night long. So we clear it up. Over to track mate. Nathaniel Burden out in the lead right now, 352 with 58.7 average. Glenn Burden, 339, 56.5 average. And 338 for Carson Ross, top three, 56.3 average. Guys to be looking out for, Randy Kirtley with a 61 average and Guillermo Sire with a 60.8. These guys are bound to be moving up as they still have 3 rotations left to go. So we take a look here at Cam 1 and 2, watch these guys work, and we'll be right back with you.
It's fixed.
Good.
It's fixed. Look at that. Watch this. Pretty good, right?
The race starts in 1 minute. Race starts in 40 seconds.
Sorry, Guillermo.
Race starts in 20 seconds. Race starts in 5 seconds. Get ready.
Carson, come on.
All right, I'm back, folks. Sorry about the delay.
Is you got a star by your name?
He does not.
Okay, let's see here. Who is taking the first community?
Me?
On Black Lane, that's going to be Bruce.
Get ready.
All right, I'll go back here. I got to do this before I get in trouble. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Remember, the playlist used to be a whole lot bigger. Now all of a sudden they're shrinking their playlist for some reason.
Bruce. On that torque this man.
And Bruce alongside Gold Dust are going to take the second one. And we're in strikes. And a hard hit Carson into the back of Scott. So Carson's gonna get his strike, and Scott also.
Right, right.
Carson to the high side there, going to take another strike. Guillermo, did you wreck?
Yes.
Okay. Guillermo's going to get a strike two. Going to see where he had wrecked. Oh, and a hard hit got slung to the outside wall there. That'll be Jay Latham there.
I didn't see nobody go down. I saw Carson.
Stutter there from Gold Dust cars. It kind of stutters to a stop and causes the car to go off on the inside there. I don't actually think his car was off, but it might be tore up. That's Jay Latham again, coming off on yellow. His second. Jay got his car back on there, and we're going back green racing. 4 red lights drop out to a green. And a hard hit to the wall there involving, down low looks to be Bruce Bullington. Scott. That's Scott's second. Bruce is first. So it looks like Bruce and Goldust getting a strike. So everybody pretty much got the 2 strikes other than purple, green, and orange. See Scott coming off again there. And that is going to be 3 for Scott.
Get ready.
We had a hard hit, and it looks like Randy going to the floor.
Let's turn your iron off.
Who was involved in that wreck? Bruce, Randy, and Guillermo. So that's 2 for Guillermo. 1 for Randy. And that's it for Bruce. Been a rough little heat this 7 and 9 has.
Ready.
So we get the 3rd strike for Guillermo.
Get ready.
3 seconds left to go in the heat. And this one has took the most tonight. 3 people.
Yellow flag, red flag.
So we see Carson there right at the end getting one. No. Yeah, it was. That was Carson's 3rd.
Get ready.
So 4 people coming off so far, and a red flag rotation. So we go to the strikes to delete those out. That was a rough heat there, folks. 4 people coming off out of the 8. Heading over to TrackMate, we can see Nathaniel Burden in the lead, 413. Carson Ross, 389. Randy Kirtley, 375. Guillermo Sire, 364. And Bruce Bullington at 347. Guys, to watch as we are coming into the final couple of heats here, definitely going to be Randy and Guillermo and possibly Bruce, and maybe Glenn. as we can see, 62.5, 60.7, 57.8, and 56.5 on the averages. These are definitely podium numbers here, as we can see Nathaniel and Carson with 59 and 55.6 on average. So keeping an eye on those guys would definitely be wise to see who's going to finish in the podium here tonight, the 4-inch super late model race here at Lanes Raceway. I'm going to leave it here on the dual screens and let you watch these guys for about a minute and 40 seconds. I'll be right back with you.
Messed up my bike lane.
The race starts in 1 minute.
Who's that? That ain't mine. Tire cool. Laying there. I said it ain't mine. No, there's mine in my box. Thank you.
Race starts in 40 seconds. Race starts in 20 seconds.
Kenny, ready?
All right, 10 seconds before we go live here.
Race starts in 5 seconds.
Round robin 8 of 9. We got this one and one more, folks, and that is it. Your strike has been reset. We're back on community.
Yellow flag.
Carson?
All right, that's one for Glenn on community. Hard hit. So we see Glenn Burden and Scott going to take a strike here for community. And that's it for communities. We are actually on individual racer strikes now from this point forward. Ladies and gentlemen, this will be our last race for the evening, as we've had 2 races run a little bit long here. Well, the first race really not too long, as we just had 14 guys in it, and this one here we got 9. It's running a little bit longer than usual, but nonetheless we'll not have a third race here tonight. It's going to get sent back to the makeups. Next week are the beginnings of our makeups, so we got 2 to 3 weeks worth of makeups. So we got nothing but pretty much wing car racing next week, and probably the week after that, and then a week of GTP racing. So stay tuned for that. It is the end of our super late model, and that's a strike on Scott there. It is the end of our super late model and hard bodies. I'm not saying we won't have them. We might run double features while we're running the live stream for the wing car and GTP car races for the makeups coming up starting next week. But nonetheless, this is the last race you'll be seeing for the super late model, so pretty interesting. Like I said, the guys will probably be very excited to retire the super late model, as it's been rough on them all season long. We get a stalled car there on green lane. That's going to be Scott's second strike there. Thank you, bud. A pretty good run there for all the racers involved, as they've made it through quite a few there without anything too harsh happening. As we got a rider here on purple lane.
Bring it home. I'll bring it home.
Gold Dust and either Jay or Bruce won. We'll see here. Yellow, it's going to be Bruce going to take a strike.
Get ready.
Knock it up. Funny. Now it goes.
As we got Clem Burton's car coming off on the high side there. He is opting not to hit the button and take a strike. He's going to roll on, as he caught his car. 19 seconds left to go. These guys are running impeccably this heat. And what a heat it was. Great. As we go to clear the strikes here, nobody went out in that heat. We go over to TrackMate, and we can see Nathaniel Burton still holding on to the lead, 468, as he's done now. And Randy Kirtley, 447. Guillermo Sire, 431. Bruce Wilton, 413 to round up your top 4. We still got one heat of racing left to go. But just like I was telling you guys, you know, this is the last time you're going to see the super late model series ran for the series anyway. But coming up next series is our Hometown Hero series. We see one of them I've kind of made up here of Gabriel Kirtley from back whenever he used to race. Now, if you are interested in doing this and you do iRacing and stuff like that, this is pulled off of what's called trading paint. So we're going to do a Hometown Hero series here, and we want anybody from the local area to definitely try to get involved with that, with their Hometown Hero for Dirt Late UMP Modified series. And what we're going to do is we're going to go from the Eagle motor back down to the stomp motor, something a little bit easier to deal with, and I'm going to limit the gear ratios to, let's say, 3 gear ratios. Anyways, 1 minute and 33 seconds. We'll be right back with you.
The race starts in 1 minute.
Scott, are you getting back in or no? Nah, probably ain't. I'm gonna put this right here on.
Race starts in 40 seconds.
Hey, buddy. Let's go, Guillermo.
Probably get my controller.
Randy, if you do not catch him in this heat, it's game over.
Race starts in 20 seconds.
We're all black, General Jackson. Ooh, no. Ain't me how to
You keep it on there? Good and fast or slow?
Race starts in 5 seconds.
I'll change something soon. I'll just tear it up. Ah.
Get ready.
But no, I think I'm gonna put it down.
It's gonna be something.
Oh yeah, hey, hold, hey, everybody.
All right, 4 red lights dropping out to a green. This is it, folks. The strike has been reset one last time for this round robin 9 of 9. Let's finish strong and see these guys go hard as we see Carson take the first community.
You're lucky. Hey, as soon as I saw Guillermo come next to me, bro, stepped on it real quick. And all of a sudden, I was trying to pass Guillermo. Guillermo passes me. Randy passes Guillermo. This is a crazy race.
1 minute and 51 seconds, like I said, left to go here in the heat. Randy and Guillermo fighting to get that first place if they can. We see 3 people involved in an incident here for the second. That's going to be Carson, Bruce, and Glenn for the second community. And we are now in strikes, folks. So when the racers come off, they will individually get strikes yet again. Not the worst super late model race that we've seen all season, but still yet some pretty hard hits. As we wrote down a few for some clips that if I get time, I'm going to make a couple shorts. You guys can check on those. They've been doing quite well on the YouTube page. As we get 3 cars, one of them completely off the track there down low, and one of them on its lid. I can't see who it is.
My car is a super strength man.
I can hear Jackson even through the music playing in my ears. He's quite loud currently.
Don, hey, flip that, Don. Well, my car went to another car.
So it looks like Glenn's going to be 1 strike there, as I can now see it coming into the screen. So that's 1 strike for Glenn there on green. Let's see who else it is. The other one looks to be Jay Latham there on white. I think that's it. So Jay and Glenn both having strikes.
It's different.
He's got a yellow flag here. We'll go to cam 2, see a little better. It looks like Carson's going to take another one. His first strike, 3rd off this heat.
Get ready.
Got a mosquito trying to bite me, folks. It wants my blood. another yellow flag here. Glenn Burden gonna take another one. And let's see who else. So bring him around front.
Or what? He's probably gonna go with
Red, that's going to
what?
be Carson Ross taking another one.
Can I go
That's
with
his
the
second.
What? All right, buddy. All right, buddy. Meet me outside, Jay. Hey, buddy, you're barking up the wrong tree over there. He barks up the wrong tree every day. Me and him the same height, he keeps barking on my tree for no reason. I'm gonna have Don powerbomb you after this ring. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, you forgot that, didn't you? Yeah.
Oh, and a hard hit with Glenn, an orange car, and another one that's flying off the top. Minute and 11 left, 9-9. That's going to be 3 for Glenn. And then the orange car is either Jay or Bruce. So orange, that's Bruce. His first. What's the other? Jay. So Jay got one too. Okay, so that's Jay's second. Oh, get a car on the inside and a hard hit. Wow.
Raise your hand, who did it?
So Gold Dust, Scott. Can't see whose car that is. I think that might be Scott's. I'm not for sure.
Somebody else.
I do know Gold Dust took one though, and he's on green. Wait a minute here. He's not on green, he's on black. So Gold Dust. Who was involved in that? My dad. Okay. So yellow.
It was me too, baby.
Guillermo purple.
I'm gonna put it in my box, and then you can left the rain over between.
Yep.
Might end up with this.
Please.
Well, my bad, because I was looking at the car coming down and I was hoping it will
Guys, don't
go
forget,
back
if you
in.
don't have your shirt sizes in, we are making that order this week. So definitely make sure you got your shirt sizes in. All members for sure.
Can I go first? Guillermo? Can I? Yay! All right, ready? You play it nice.
Right.
Watch this. You ready, Guillermo? Watch the match.
1 minute left.
Hard hit to the outside. Looks like Gold Dust might still be in there, but looks like Jay Latham going to take another strike. That's going to be it for him if that's Jay's car. That's it for Jay. That's his third strike. Nathaniel snagging a car there from the inside of the out. And that is going to be yellow. Randy Kirtley, his second.
You hear it? You gotta hear it. Like, one, ready?
Four cars left in this heat. And that is a checkered flag. We'll go over to the strikes. Go ahead and delete those off. We're going to take a look here at the track meet. So finishing results, your top three: Randy Kirtley first, Guillermo second, Bruce Bullington third, Nathaniel Burden fourth place, your top four. I'm going to have T come in here and get a picture of this. In the meantime, going to roll on over, not to that, that's where my wife's at. I got stuff mixed up here, folks. Here we go. All right, folks, what a good night it was. What a good day. Several wrecks, several newcomers coming in, having a good time. As we ran reverse on the orange, 14 total GRC racers, probably the most that we've had. If not, it was a tie for it. Nonetheless, we had a pretty big, exciting race here on the oval, and it was a little beaten back and forth, and the new strike system, I think, makes things a little bit more clear. Nonetheless, come back to us next week. It's going to be nothing but wing car and GTP. I think next week it might be fully wing car. It could be fully GTP, whatever the guys want to do. Nonetheless, we got about 2 to 3 weeks worth of that makeup because we ended up taking off for the football game because a lot of people had prior engagements. So that was 2 races. And then we've missed 2 wing car races and I think a GTP race. So that's what we got to make up before the end of the series. So definitely come back and check that. Now next Sunday we may have other races, but they'll just be payout races. They're not associated with the points. So thank you guys for tuning in. God bless you. Thank you for watching. If you liked what you've seen, definitely share, like, subscribe, and all that, and come back.